Welcome. Hey, I said we were going to have to start with Godfrey in the back, but bring him up real quick, please. Godfrey, I'll introduce him. Godfrey, what do you think of that music? It's corny, and I love it. All right.
Yeah. Lemon heads. Lemon heads. It's time for the Don Lemon Show. Lemon Show. Lemon Show. Time for the Don Lemon Show. Lemon Show. Lemon Show. Lemon Show.
Wait. We're going to play it again. So let me see.
Yeah, play it. Try again.
Let's hear it.
You can do Macarena. We need
the club version of that.
It's like tick tick. Let me show. Let me show. Let me show. Hey, Macarena.
All right. So we put him back in the background. I don't know. I guess he's out now. We let him out. You're out. You're pardoned right now.
But it was like tick tick. You can do a little shoulder shake to it. Tick tick. Let me show. Let me show. Here comes.
Why does it have to sound like Bojangles?
Let me show.
You're a fool. Okay, here's the thing. Hi, everybody. It's Godfrey, and you guys know if we have someone. Godfrey, look, we have you back, right?
Yes.
You took the place of another comedian.
Who's that?
I don't know. We usually try to book other comedians up, right? Are you stealing jobs out here? Stealing jobs? Give somebody else.
I'm trying to get people to. I thought you trying to get some people that I think would be cool for the show. You know,
Godfrey. I'm joking. But you wouldn't know about that. You'd have to be funny to know about that. So listen, we have you back because you've been very supportive of the channel over the year, and this is our 1 year anniversary week. So we had all the people we love this week. Monday, we didn't have a guest on Monday, right? Monday we did. What did we do? Did we have a guest on Monday?
Yeah, we had Alex from Axios.
Okay, yeah, we started with that, but then we did that's right. We did a special on Monday all day. We ran my Elon Musk interview, which was the interview that kicked off the show.
Oh yeah.
So we ran it all day.
I have a good Elon, you know.
Huh?
I have a good Elon. I just want to tell you that technology is listen. I'm just trying to go to Mars. I don't think I'm racist.
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Do you do that in your? Do you do that in your comedy?
Oh, it kills. It kills when I go.
Does it?
I just want to you have to here's the thing. Technology. I don't think there's gonna be unemployment thing. All you do is pause for a long time.
Oh my gosh! So what we did, we re-aired segments of the interview without it was unedited.
Yeah,
and usually because you clean it up and you take out pauses and stuff, and there are lots of long pauses in there. And we left them in because I think it was good for the people to see it. But that was really good. By the way, he is not on our list this week, but you've been very supportive. Monday we had that. Tuesday, who was Tuesday, guys? I can't remember the week.
Tuesday was DL, and
DL
then we
Hughley.
had
that was good. DL's great.
Austin, and then Joy Reid. Funny, I didn't even realize it's all black people except for Elon. Well, it's all African Americans. The entire
beautiful.
For
spacious skies and amber waves of grain, for purple mountains.
Okay, quiet down. So it's our Friday special. It's time that we get another lemon of the week. Who is going to join Donald Trump, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, and 10 Democrats who censured Al Green and also Chuck Schumer to become our sixth sour lemon. This week was so dark. It was dystopian. And frankly, it was a little effed up. Then in response, you can only laugh or you have to cry. And on this show, we choose to laugh. And that's why I'm honored to have and be joined by the returning Sour Lemon comedian host. You kicked off the Sour Lemon. You were the first, right?
Oh, okay.
Here's our first special. For our wait a minute. He was here for our first special, and now he is back. There
well,
you go.
that's beautiful.
I can read. How you doing? By the way, how you doing? And where are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good, man. I'm awesome. I'm in St. Louis. I'm here Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis, Missouri. They call it the Lou. You coming to the Lou? I'm coming to the Lou. St.
Wait,
Louis.
where is this? Is it downtown? Is it in Sioux? Where is it?
It's like I think it's like downtown. I don't know where I'm on. I don't know where I'm around. I don't know where I'm at. It's somewhere around down. It's like by the mall, the Galleria area.
Oh yeah, you know I used to live in St. Louis.
You're lying. Are you
I lived
serious?
there for 3 years. I worked at KTVI, which was it Channel 11? I think KTVI. Wow, it's been long.
Okay. Oh wow, news. You did news out here?
I was a reporter and a fill-in anchor.
You guys, yeah, news people. You guys do some markets are like, look,
I know.
You guys do this market like we're gonna be having a puppy drive later on, and I hope that good day, St. Louis. Oof.
I think we did have Good Day St. Louis on.
Yeah, it's always like good day because I used to do a lot of those morning programs, Virginia, blah, blah, and I'd come on, hey, wow, we have Godfrey, and after that we have a chef coming to cook up some really goodies tonight.
When we come back on Good Day St. Louis. Yeah. Welcome back, everyone, to Good Day St. Louis. This morning we are joined by the great Godfrey, the great comedian Godfrey. This weekend. Godfrey has a show at the Arbitrium Theater.
Oh yeah, and they'll give you they'll make you wake up at 6 a.m. and they'll come and they'll sit you down like we're gonna sit right here. The camera's gonna come to you in 2 seconds. We want you to wave. Our next segment, we have Godfrey comedian. I have to go. You know what I mean? And then they'll ask me 2 seconds ago. So, when did you start doing comedy? Well, I remember. Well, thank you. Hey, man, you can see Godfrey at the Helium Comedy Club tonight at St.
You have like 30 seconds.
2:30. And then they take your mic. Thanks a lot, Godfrey. Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it was Good Day St. Louis. But anyways, it was right off the Highway 40 or 44. I don't remember.
I thought you did news in Chicago for some reason. I don't know why.
I did.
Oh.
Dude, I've been around. I started in New York City at the Fox station. Where did I go? Then I went to Birmingham to the Fox station. And then I went to St. Louis to the Fox station. And then I went to Philadelphia to the NBC station. I went to NBC Network News in New York as a correspondent. And then I went to Chicago. And then I went to Atlanta and then New York.
So wait, you went New York and hustled backwards and then back to New York?
Well, I lived in New York, moved to Birmingham to anchor. I was a producer and I worked behind the camera.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I got an on-air job and I started in Birmingham, Alabama.
Wow.
As the weekend anchor and then reporter. So I would anchor the morning show, take a nap, and then come back and do the evening show on weekends. Yeah.
People don't know. Don't get that pretty face fool. Don't let it fool you, boy.
Oh no! When I got to CNN, they were like, "Oh my gosh, who is this affirmative action hire? He's a kid. He doesn't even deserve it. He's 20." I looked. I think I was in my 40s, and they thought I was a kid, and they thought I was like an affirmative action hire. And I was like, "You guys, we're back. It was affirmative action. Now it's DEI."
Oh yeah.
I was like, I have worked in like 80 places, and I can do any job in this newsroom.
Didn't even know what you. Wow, you paid your dues. You paid your dues. Maurice Dubois was a guy from Chicago. Maurice Dubois, Lester Holt, Chicago, Bill Curtis, Chicago. Yes. I'm from Chicago. I know all the news people.
Lester Holt is from Chicago. Lester Holt worked at the same station I worked at. No.
Holt.
Sorry, that's wrong. Lester Holt worked at the CBS station. I worked at the NBC.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like Deborah Norville was Chicago.
Yeah.
A lot of people were from Chicago, and I see everybody all over the place. It's kind of cool.
Tamron, I was there. You know Tamron Hall? I was there when Tamron.
Man, I used to think Tamron was the baddest girl on the planet. Boy,
she looks great. I mean, but she was a baddie, always a baddie, and she was a baddie in Chicago when we worked there.
She was in Chicago. Gosh, that's crazy.
I know we're acting like we're not even on talking about. But Chicago was too damn cold for me. I can't stand it. I couldn't stand it. Yeah, I mean, my first winter there, I was like, "What the?"
Chicago's the kind of cold where the homeless have gone home. They like, I'm gonna get a job, boy. This ain't worth it.
All right, time for our sour lemons of the week. Okay, you ready? All right, we got to go. My producers, I see the text coming through going, we need to get to these sour lemons. Okay, so there's a lot of things that happened this week. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Roberts, said, put out a note because Donald Trump said he wanted to impeach one of the judges that didn't rule in his favor. And then John Roberts came out and said, we don't do that, put out a statement, a rare statement, said, we don't do that kind of shit. If you disagree with a judge or a ruling, then you need to go through the appellate process just like everybody else.
Right.
And this is this guy, Greg, I used to call him, I couldn't get his name right, Greg Gutterman, but it's Greg Gutfeld over on
Fox. I've done it. I used to do his show.
Oh, sorry, my condolences. And so this is what he said about John Roberts.
Okay.
Legal analyst Greg Gutfeld.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. Look, John Roberts says it's not appropriate. It's not an appropriate response to when you disagree with a judge. And it is really a surprise to me that Trump doesn't follow the appropriate protocol when there are rapists and murderers invading our country. Maybe a guy in a robe in D.C. can follow all the protocols, but Trump is the effing president of the United States who protects 300 million plus people. He is a leader who does not have the luxury of opening up his little books to read, oh my God, maybe he didn't do it the right way. Roberts, shut the F up. This is something that a president has to do. He has to do this.
That's interesting for the why didn't he just comply crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead, break the law. I'm just saying, just break the law. It's fine. The president has to do
it. Some of these Trump supporters, man, they're just a little bit like out of their damn mind because it's like, dude, you're doing things out of order. You can't. There are some Republicans that are actually like going, "Yo, chill, dude. Like, what are you doing?" Like, he's like a little 5-year-old with a knife. That's what Trump is like with a knife, just walking around. It's like, "Yo, get him. He's gonna put an eye out." You know what I mean? It's like, and I'm not a big I'm not a big avid political guy like that, but I just am kind of forced. Because stuff is so crazy, I gotta kind of pay attention.
That's how I feel. They dragged me into this because I didn't report on politics all the time, really, until if I was sitting on the anchor desk, I would do. But now, until Donald Trump came into office, and now I'm like, people are like, "Oh, that guy, you're so political." I'm like, I'm actually not, but that's what.
Yeah. Oh, they'll tell me to stick to comedy. They'll say stick to comedy.
Yeah, but he takes over every bit of the zeitgeist. He takes over sports, right? He takes over entertainment. He takes over politics, everything.
Everything.
Right. Look, he's taking over the Kennedy Center, the arts.
It's popular politics, man.
Yeah.
It's pop politics. I call it pop politics, man. That's what it is.
One more, I call him Greg Gutfeld. This is what he said about the women on The View.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Goldberg said that any cast member of The View could find themselves being deported. Huh. Luckily for them, ICE can't legally deport livestock. It's in the law. In the law.
So I was watching your face and go on. Aren't you supposed to be funny if you're a comedian?
Yeah, well, Whoopi Goldberg is going to be like this. I really want to talk to this person. I really do. This person's really pissing me off. You know, you got a lot of nerve talking about me. How tall are you? About 5'2"? I know you. You know she gonna do that. First of all, Whoopi is dope. I love Whoopi Goldberg. She is a comedic genius to me, and I think that she's gonna fire back. I don't know if she has yet, because Whoopi don't let nothing go past her. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Whoopi at roast battles. I've seen her at roast battles,
and she'll roast you.
Oh, she gets ready. She goes, "Oh, you don't want none of me. You don't want me. You don't want me, okay? I've been around, okay?" So I mean, that's a shot he took, but I think that I think those ladies are ready to give it back to him. You know? Right. Yeah,
I think
a
comedian too. Well, she started as an actress.
Once a comedian, you always got it in you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't stop doing that. So
Godfrey. You in danger, girl. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. You in danger, girl.
This is him attacking women in his comedy monologue.
Okay.
So what's wrong with women?
Oh, you got an hour?
Well, according to a new poll, Ukrainian President Zelensky is adored among college-educated white women. They love him. And I get it. Who could deny his appeal, strutting around in clothes he swiped from a G.I. Joe? And when you're internationally famous, possessed of a smoldering sexuality and slightly height challenged, the women just throw themselves at your size 4 feet. I mean, you're talking to the original right here. But in Vladdy's case, not a bad guy, but isn't this love a little bit misplaced? Especially when, let's face it, if any other guy who looked like him smiled at these women, they'd get him fired from Uber. Are they really so in love with him? I mean, the same poll shows that they hate this guy, and I mean really hate. They hate him more when The Bachelor gets bumped for one of his speeches. But it puts them at odds with everyone else, mostly men. It reminds me how much they swoon over CEO shooter Luigi Mangione. Dozens of young women showed up in court to support a loner who killed a family man. His own family wasn't present. It's a reoccurring pattern, this misplaced empathy. So here we are, post-feminism, and congrats, smart white girls, you've won. I hereby award you your prize, the raging dumpster fire identifying as your life, which is burning like a Las Vegas Tesla dealership. And it's hate that makes it burn. White women despise Trump, Vance, and of course, the Republican Party.
All right. Oh my God.
Well, first of all, Vance uses more eyeliner than most women.
Wow. No wonder I've never watched that show. Woo!
Yeah. And he's trying to do some like Bill Maher type of thing. He can't do, even though Bill Maher is snarky, but Bill knows Bill's a stand-up comic. So he's trying to do that Bill Maher. You remember when Jerry Springer would be like, so what have we learned today? We've learned that people are human beings. After they've been punched each other in the face, we learned that we got to find a way to get along with each other.
We learned that you love the ratings and you let people fight.
Yeah. So that was like corny. At first, Zelensky, I just didn't like the way they, I don't know if I talked about this with you. I didn't like the way they kind of ganged up on Zelensky, knowing his English isn't that great. He was a stand-up comic in Ukraine. You know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I thought it was, I hated the way they bum rushed him. I mean, listen, it's always supposed to be diplomacy. Regardless of how you feel about somebody, there should always be diplomacy. I thought it looked like Cobra Kai when they were, it was Cobra Kai, because the one that really pissed me off is JD Vance tried to attack him like this weird, like, yeah, you were supposed to, and he's like, what? Shut up. JD Vance, you didn't even like Trump. Remember when he shaved his face and he had a yogurty face? Remember that chunky face he had, that horrible, that cookie dough face he had? Now all of a sudden he's all up on Trump's, get out of here. And then the other dude, I don't know who that dude's, that dude that asked him, why don't you ever wear a suit? Why don't you ever wear a suit?
That's Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend.
Oh, of course it is. That bozo.
Outlet. I forget which one he works for. Yeah.
And then he goes, maybe I get this suit like yours, maybe cheaper. He kind of came back on him.
It was low-key shade that he didn't.
Yeah, he was like this, maybe I give suit yours, maybe cheaper suit or better suit.
Maybe better, maybe cheaper.
Now, if they were in the Ukraine, they wouldn't have been talking like that.
No.
They wouldn't have been talking. I didn't like that. So
anyway, this guy. So I did not realize this until preparing for this show. This is what he said. He actually had me in a show this week. Oh, here it is.
Really?
On Bill Maher's Don Lemon went on Bill Maher's podcast and gave the Dems some advice that only he could give.
People love AOC. People love Jasmine Crockett. People love Eric Swalwell. And I think that the Democratic Party should put the people out there who the people want. They should put the politicians out there who the people want, who they're asking for, who are meeting the moment with the same energy that
they're not asking for AOC.
Yes, they are.
The people you party with are.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know homeless people partied.
Yes, they do.
Now, see, Bill Maher was funny, and my answer after that, he goes, "The people you party with," and I said to Bill Maher, I was like, "No, the people I party with actually hate her." But go on. But
Okay.
anyway, the homeless thing, I don't really get it. But anyways,
Yeah.
I don't you have to be funny? I thought you were supposed to be.
He tried to stack on top of that because he always has I know comics that go on his show, that friends of mine. I used to do Red Eye back in the day, but I didn't know he was so far right. I just did it because I was just doing it for TV time.
Was he funny then?
I mean, he was the same like that, just in your gut. That's why he's Gutfeld. Just
How did he get?
How do some comics get certain comedy specials? Come on. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? This isn't always for the most talented. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the DEI. Right? Okay. That's contestant number 1. That is Greg Gutfeld. Here is contestant number 2, and you will see who he is. It is Steve Bannon, and he's talking about Trump running for a 3rd term. Here you go.
For that President Trump will run and win again in 2028. So I've already endorsed President Trump. A man like this comes along once every century if we're lucky. We've got him now. He's on fire, and I'm a huge supporter. Want to see him again in 2028.
And obviously, anybody who doesn't like what you say but judges it as a function of a lack of intelligence doesn't know anything about you. I don't make that mistake. You're a smart guy. You know he's term limited. How do you think he gets another term?
We're working on it. I think we'll have a couple of alternatives. Let's say that. We'll see. We'll see what the definition. We'll see what the definition of term. We'll see what the definition of term limit is.
Oh, okay. So I have been saying this forever. The definition of term limit, and they're going to say he didn't have 2 consecutive terms because he jumped.
No, man. No.
They're going to think 2 consecutive terms. But I think that the thing is, they're going to say the definition. But if you look at, Peter or Nikki, can you look it up? And someone has done this before. It actually does say 2. You cannot serve 2 terms regardless, I believe.
Period. After FDR, it was like you couldn't do that anymore, right?
Yeah. So look it up. I know, and someone addressed it on one of the shows I was watching. I don't know if it was a Sunday show or a podcast, or someone actually addressed that. But there you go, Steve Bannon. There you go.
He is it coming? He is another person that has one of the most punchable faces I've ever seen in my life. Him and JD Vance. You know what? I wish we could do like those, those foreign countries. You ever see those fights that the politicians have, like in Japan, where like one politician would just go over the desk and sock another one in the face? God. I don't know why that's not happening here. I think Steve Bannon, really? Why is he around? He looks like the neighborhood drunk. He really does.
By the way, we don't condone violence on this show. So
no, okay, I'm not condoning. I said he has a punchable face. I didn't say I was going to do it. I said punch-able. It's an adjective. I didn't say anything about a verb. I didn't say I'm going to do. I said he has a punchable face, like punch drunk. That's what I was saying, my friend.
Okay. Amendment 22 to the Constitution was ratified on February. Well, let's play this. Here's Simone Sanders talking about it, because people are like, oh, it's a joke. They don't believe it's going to happen. I'm with Simone Sanders on this. Watch.
Okay.
Had an opportunity to say who he thought his successor was, if he thought it was going to be J.D. Vance. He very quickly said no. There was no hesitation. A couple days ago, you've got Steve Bannon saying, I think this is when a leader like this comes along, once in a generation, he needs a 3rd term, on Newsmax. And when asked about that, Steve Bannon said, oh, well, we're working on a 3rd term. I think that people should take very seriously what Donald Trump and his allies are in fact saying. This is not if history has taught us anything, if the last 8 weeks has taught us anything, is that they really do mean what they have been saying.
Absolutely.
And not she's right, she right. What you think?
Yeah, Simone is awesome, man. I haven't seen Simone in a while. She used to be on CNN, right?
She did, yeah.
Yeah, she was great. I met her one time. She's so smart. It's the truth. It's like, what are you up to? So he had to say, and even Chris was like, don't be mysterious. Tell her, what are you talking about? Don't worry, we're working on it. Yeah. We got some things. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It depends on what your definition of term limit is.
You guys think this is it. But let me tell you, We got some things working out, man. I just think he's one of the greatest guys I've ever. I mean, come on, man. It's Cobra Kai, bro. We're like the best, man. See you at the tournament, LaRusso. It's like, what are you up to? Because they're doing stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going in. He's going to break the glass of the Constitution and rewrite. He's going to erase it with a big old eraser and start rewriting stuff again. You know what I mean? And then I heard in the ban, the segregation ban. Are you? What's that? Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
So
and we haven't. This was before, like 1964, before Lyndon Johnson signed the legislation. So now
reluctantly signed it, but okay.
Yes. Oh, yes. And so it's like, we have separate bathrooms and water fountains, I guess, or whatever you want.
Well, my thing is, okay, if you're going to separate it, check it out. Separate but equal. I'm okay with that. Let's separate it, but you can't come in over our place and burn everything up. You got to separate, because I don't mind being in an all-black bathroom. I'm cool with that, because we can talk about it. We can talk. You be like, "What's up, man? Yeah, man. They in a little bathroom talking. We can, comb our hair. We can do whatever we want. I don't mind separate bathrooms and separate water fountains, because when I drink my water, I'm gonna be like, this water is banging right here. Y'all ain't got no seasoning in your water. This water right here." Boy, this water good. You'd be like, hey, let me taste that, darn it. Let me taste that water of yours. I'd be like, boy, colored water is the bomb, baby. What flavor they got today? I think it's mango. What?
They would steal it and sell it.
Oh, God. Say what? They would bottle it up.
They would water appropriation.
It'll be aqua stealing. We just appropriated your agua. You know what I mean? I swear, if they separate, okay, if you're gonna lift the segregation ban, let's make it separate but equal. And also, I want separate athletic leagues. Black basketball, football. We got to go to everything. We got to do everybody all the way across. Okay, we got to do it all the way across, and you can't come burn our stuff down. You can't do that. You got to play fair now. Now, if you're going to separate, let it be equal now.
What would happen to the NBA or the NFL?
It'd be the NBA would be all white, and the scores would be 12-13. There'll be no dunking, be nothing but bounce passing. And the football games would take forever. They wouldn't even be able to run 100 yards that fast. And all the white kids would come to the black games because the jerseys look better.
You're not being racist, are you?
No, I'm not.
You're funny.
I'm being funny. How can I be racist when they took off the segregation? But how can I be racist? I didn't do anything. I'm saying I'm agreeing with them. Separate, right, but make it equal. Because here's the thing: most of American culture is black invented anyway. So what are they going to do?
That's true. I mean, it's someone said, I thought
it's
about
facts.
that. I was like, every time I do my research, I'm like, yeah. I mean,
the invention. Listen, if we're going to separate,
okay,
no more remote control for you. No more escalator. No more elevator. No more ironing board. No more cell phone. No more inventions. No more super soaker. No more cooking. No more spatula. No more. We can no more. Yep, system. No more mailbox. No doorknob. No more. We can want us to keep going. No more security. Home security system. No more. I'm just saying. You separate. You get what you get. And guess what? None of your babies are being taken care of by no more Jamaican nannies.
Okay.
You guys got to babysit your own kids.
What would happen to baseball? Because I think the no Dominican, me no black would be. How do you say it?
Oh, no, I know black, Papa. I know black. I Dominican. I know black, Papa. Same complexion. I know black. Oh, baseball, we could separate it because the Negro leagues were better than the other leagues anyway. They were the best. Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, who hit way more home runs than Babe Ruth. The all black baseball team. Come on, it would be flyer uniforms would be way better. Okay. I'm just saying, if they're going to take off if they're doing all this corny segregation stuff, let's separate, but be fair though. Be
All right.
fair.
All right, you get
If
yours.
you're going to do that, I'm saying.
All right. You're joking. He's a comedian, people. Don't come for me.
Okay, then. But they can't get mad. But I'm not the one lifting
You're not
the
the one.
ban.
You're not the one asking for it. Okay, listen. Amendment 22 to the Constitution was ratified on February 27, 1951. It establishes term limits on those elected president and outlines an accompanying series of stipulations regarding the eligibility of succession for unfinished presidential terms. The official text is written as such. You ready for this?
Yeah.
No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. And no person who has held the office for president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of president more than once. So there you go. They're going to say what they meant by twice.
Oh yeah, they're gonna deflect. Yeah,
they're going to say what I meant by twice is that they meant 2 consecutive terms is what they're going to say.
Oh, well then Obama should run again.
Oh my gosh! But they're going to stipulate it and say nope, but not Obama.
Obama's going to be like
that. They're going to say separate,
no,
but equal.
Obama's like I just think I should run. I mean, it's fair. I mean, I should go against the guy. I should be able to go for a 3rd term.
It's possible. Can you imagine?
That would be, Obama would smoke that dude. Obama would smoke, and Obama would be like this, I'm ready. I guess you guys thought I was, you effed around and found out. That's my Obama, my town hall Obama. Can you believe it? I didn't know I was going to run again. I had to get out of the house. I was bored, and I just decided I want to do another 4 years.
Do you do Trump? Let
me tell you something, people. This is so great. I'm going to go for another term. People love it. People love it. Steve Bannon. What a good friend. Isn't he a good friend? He's so great. He's so amazing. I swear, he's so amazing. I'm going to go against Obama. I always wanted to go against him. I swear he's a loser. He's ready for me. I'm ready for him. It's like Ali Frazier. It's like Ali Frazier. Ali Boumbaye. Boumbaye.
And how would Obama respond to that?
He's like, if you guys want to know what autism looks like, I'm what? Jesus. No. Okay, we'll do it over. All right.
Yeah, that's.
This guy's he's just an idiot.
The views and opinions on this show do not reflect those of the host or the people who work for it. They're strictly
the guy's on the spectrum. That's what I know.
Okay. So anyway, number 2, Steve Bannon. Number 3 is our Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick. And let's see, no one, because they're getting rid of a lot of government workers. Yeah. They want to make some changes to Social Security, although they're not saying it, but they're going to, and Medicaid and Medicare as well. This is what he said about Social Security checks and grandmas.
Social Security didn't send out their checks.
Mm-hmm. Back it up to the beginning.
This month. My mother-in-law, let's say Social Security didn't send out their checks this month. My mother-in-law, who's 94, she wouldn't call and complain. Mm-hmm. She just wouldn't. She'd think something got messed up, and she'll get it next month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A fraudster always makes the loudest noise, screaming, yelling, and complaining.
Mm.
Bro, people live paycheck to paycheck, man.
He's just like,
that's so toned up. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's even funny. What do you think of that?
So his 94-year-old wouldn't complain. What? That's like, but he's a guy that's sitting pretty. They're making money. So that's how he's talking from a rich man's point of view. Or what? I think he looks like he has a little dough. He's the guy that stands next to Trump in the Oval Office, doesn't he? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. They're talking crazy, man. What are you talking about? If they don't get their check that week, they need their money. People need their money. Everybody needs their money. Everybody needs their money. They wouldn't complain. You'd be like, no, I get paid whether you're bi-weekly or every week. You're gonna complain about that. What kind of it's just like you said, out of touch type of people. My 94-year-old grandma wouldn't complain. What?
Yeah, Howard Lutnick has a lot of money. I don't know if this is celebrity net worth, right? Not how accurate this is, but his net worth is $2 billion. On
$2 billion.
So his grandmother. I mean, why? I mean,
and why was it good? Because you giving her money probably. $2 billion. I don't know.
Giving her money probably. If he's not giving his 94-year-old grandmother some dough, I mean, come on now.
But I just think they're just out of touch, man, and just talking crazy because they want to have an excuse to continue to behave the way they behave.
Yeah,
it's just, you know.
Okay, so listen, this is what he said. Now, he is the Commerce Secretary. He is on Fox News, and he's standing in front of the White House. And watch what he says.
Okay.
I think if you want to learn something on this show tonight, buy Tesla. It's unbelievable that this guy's stock is this cheap. It'll never be this cheap again. When people understand the things he's building, the robots he's building, the technology he's building, people are going to be dreaming of today and Jesse Waters and thinking, gosh, I should have bought Elon Musk's stock. I mean, who wouldn't invest in Elon Musk? You got to be kidding.
He's the Commerce Secretary. Elon Musk works in the White House. He's the head of Doge. He has government contracts, and he's also a private business person at the same time. I mean, that's not legal.
But man, this is like a real sloppy mafia.
Yeah.
It's like real sloppy mob stuff, man. It's like, really, they're just goons, man.
It's not funny. You can't even crack a joke out of that, right?
It's like, I couldn't crack a joke on here, but if I was live on my stage, I would go in.
What would you say?
No, you ain't set me up.
You're streaming. You're not on broadcast TV.
I'd be like, you want me to say what I would say? Yeah. You're not gonna trap me.
I'm not trapping you.
I would say they're effing tards, man.
You can say fuck.
They're fucking leotards, man. I'm gonna say leotards. Okay. They're fucking leotards, yo. They're fucking leotards. It's literally leotarded fucking stinking, man. What the fuck are they talking about? It's this greedy ass. They're trying to get. It's like this dictatorship. They're trying to get to a dictatorship. Just a whole bunch of good old boys. Let's just fuck the system and fuck everybody. This is what they're doing, and they're even doing it to. They're whites that are bitching that aren't getting their shit. They're fucking everybody. They ain't got no money. First off, you know what I mean. The middle class, the farm. I mean, I'm watching town halls of all white town halls.
Have you seen that?
Oh, I'm like, it's amazing just to see whites fighting. It's kind of, I'm backing up like, wow. They're like this. You promised us, man. You promised us. We put you in office, and you're not getting away. And people are these politicians are running, going, all right, I gotta go. You come back here, damn it. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. They should just break out into musicals. That's all I think white people got. We're not gonna take it. Or they go Footloose. You know what? This makes me want to dance. Remember? Don't you know cut loose?
Footloose.
Kick off your Sunday shoes. Oh me. Ooh wee.
Throw me off of my feet.
Jack, I get back. Oh, no, Footloose.
Everybody up, everybody.
Footloose. Oh, Footloose. I love Kenny Loggins. Anyway, but yeah, it's like
that's Kenny Loggins. No, yeah, that's Kenny Loggins.
Kenny Loggins. I mean, come on, Danger Zone.
No, but seriously, Kenny Loggins is one of the best voices ever.
That man's voice is him, and when he was with Loggins and Messina, that boy's bad. He's a bad dude. He's amazing singer. I love him.
Blue-eyed soul brother.
He really is. Him and Daryl Hall and those guys. But yeah, it's just that it's like watching like actual like people who thought they were in, Trump supporters getting screwed I mean, he's literally he's a all equal opportunity kick. Did I pause?
You're frozen, but I like how you're frozen. We can hear you.
I was like, yeah, he's an equal opportunity. You know, he's just screwing everybody, man. He really is, and it's like it's not good because you know when the other folks their money gets affected, now everybody's upset.
Yeah.
You know, when we get affected, everyone's like, "Stop complaining, relax, damn it, you just relax, you guys."
Get yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, get your bootstraps and pick up and work hard. Like my descendants came here and worked really hard. They came, they killed the Indians, took their land. That's hard work, for Christ's sake. Don't you tell me. You know what I mean? Now everybody's getting affected, and now they know how it feels. It's like, and a lot of us are sitting back going, "Oh, we know we were used to this, so we just gonna do what we do. You guys take care," because they're not used to this. I mean, I saw farmers. I was watching the white farmers like and they were like,
we've had a couple on.
They were so angry.
Next week, by the way, too.
Oh, but the black farmers, you guys were mad at when they were trying to have their little pieces of land. You guys were coming and messing up with their cattle, trying to ruin their land and trying to kick them off their land. I don't know if I felt sorry. I'm not saying all white farmers, but some of them were doing that to the black farmers, and I was pissed at that.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Contestant number 3 is Howard Lutnick. Okay. We got 3. We need to vote, right?
Yes.
Do we have the poll up? Okay. Is it contestant number 1, the unfunny comedian Greg Gutfeld? Contestant number 2, what did you say? The neighborhood, I won't say it, Steve Bannon. And then the man who his grandmother's Social Security. So why is his grandmother getting Social Security when he has $2 billion? I don't know.
Right.
If you want to save some money, Doge, maybe you can go get the grandma's Social Security and have Howard Lutnick just give her some money. He's got $2 billion. At least that's according to Celebrity Net Worth. Okay.
Word.
So there we go. Is the poll up? I'm not looking on YouTube. Let's see. Is it up yet?
It's got to be bad.
Okay.
Yes,
I'll tell you what's up. Okay, so listen, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And the membership link is at the top of the chat as well, just above that poll about who should be the sour lemon of the week. But it's important that you support us because we're independent media and you keep us staying independent from your generous support. And our memberships are extremely reasonable and you know it's great. And make sure you subscribe. The subscribe button is right below the Don Lemon Show logo. And make sure you hit that thumbs up. It affects the algorithm. More people get to see me and Godfrey. If you do it, more
thumbs
people
up.
Share the conversation, right? You have a podcast. Tell them about that thumbs up, bro.
I have a podcast. It's called In Godfrey We Trust on the Gas Digital Network, 10 p.m. Tuesdays, 10 p.m. And then my YouTube channel is Godfrey Comedian, and I have an In Godfrey We Trust YouTube channel also. And my
you
Instagram.
Cut out. Say that over again. You cut out. Say that.
Oh, I did. Okay, my YouTube channel is Godfrey Comedian, and also my another YouTube channel is In Godfrey We Trust, which is my podcast. 10 p.m. Tuesdays on the Gas Digital Network, and my Instagram is Godfrey Comic. I am at 995,000 followers. I'm almost at 1 million.
Wow.
So, yeah, man. Even though they snatched my old account about a year and some change ago, I'm already back almost towards 1 million. So, yeah, you guys make sure you guys are following me on there. And if you're in St. Louis right now, I'm in St. Louis. I'm at the Helium Comedy Club tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. I'm in the Lou, St. Louis, baby. What's up? Next week is San Antonio. LOL. Let's go.
You're out here hustling, brother. Hustling.
I have no choice. You know, I don't have network face. I have HBO Hulu face. I don't have.
You're good. Watch. And don't forget about us, okay?
What do you mean forget about you? How you gonna forget about Don Lemon?
There you go. Good for you, Godfrey, says Karen White. Just so you know, if you're voting, someone's in the thing said Howard Lutnick was the idiot. That's what they said in the thing, who started clapping during the cabinet meeting. Okay. Wow. Contestant number 4 is the Attorney General of the United States. And she, federal judges are ruling against Donald Trump and his policies and saying you can't do this, it's unconstitutional, and it's illegal. And this is what our attorney general had the nerve to say. Here it is.
Oh, no.
The thing about this, Attorney General, is that you've got a local district court judge now who is saying that he can stop the president from enforcing his powers under Article 2 to protect the American people. Number one, will his order, this temporary restraining order on the Alien Enemies Act, will that be, respected going forward? And where does he get this power to stop the president engaging in national security and foreign policy?
Well, that's it. He's attempting to meddle in national security and foreign affairs, and he can't do it. What he's done is an intrusion on the president's authority. This one federal judge, again, thinks he can control foreign policy for the entire country, and he cannot. And right now we're evaluating our options.
Okay, so the administration may continue doing these flights?
Absolutely. These are foreign terrorists. The president has identified them and designated them as such, and we will continue to follow the Alien Enemies Act.
Isn't that the same girl that is the speaker too? He loves blondes. They all have this. Is that the same girl? She's playing two roles. She's like this. She's like this. She's like this. Hi, I'm the attorney general now. Yeah. I think that what he's doing is fine, and we're going to do our best to see our options. Now, the things that he's doing are good, and I'm going to make sure that they stop doing that to him. It's not fair, okay? It's not fair. Wait, I'm the speaker for the president now. Yeah, President Trump's doing a good job. He's doing a very good job. Anyway, next question. Yeah, what? No, he's doing fine. We're right now, we're in the room and we're negotiating. We're having a meeting and we're trying to do our best for the country. Jesus. Next. Okay, I'm back. Hi, I'm the attorney general. I'm back. Yeah. He gave me like 2 jobs, all right? Anyway, listen. Now, Donald Trump said that the thing he signed, okay, the thing he signed, I forgot what his name was, but anyway, the thing he signed was not good for the country, and those aliens are gonna be stopped. Let's go. Anyway.
Okay.
Hi, that was the speaker.
Can we have Godfrey back, please? Can we have Godfrey back, Sybil? But how many personalities do you have in there? Okay.
Hey, I'm back, man. Okay. My fault.
Pam Bondi. So, there are lots of angry people because of what's happening with Doge, right? And the laying off of federal employees, getting rid of organizations like USAID that help a lot of people. People are really ticked at Elon Musk around the country. Yeah. And there have been protests in front of Tesla plants. Yes. And there have been people who are unfortunately looting some of the Tesla dealerships. So this is what she said after that.
Locking up on that. We have someone in jail right now from one of the dealerships. They threw a Molotov cocktail through a dealership. They're looking at up to 20 years in prison. So if you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you. Wow. And if you're funding this, we're coming after you. We're going to find out who you are.
We're going to get you. Watch. You watch. We're going to get you. You watch. We're going to get you. You're in trouble. Watch. We got people coming after you.
But don't you think it's kind of amazing how they're circling the wagons around Elon Musk, right? And look, it's terrible that people are doing that and they should not be doing it, but it's amazing all of their energy and the force and the power of the White House behind their biggest donor and his private business.
Yeah, it's
well, not just, private. It's it's Tesla.
It's mob action. They're gonna do whatever. There's I think all of this distraction. I think Trump does a bunch of stuff to distract people because there's another purpose that they're doing. I think they got us paying attention to one thing. I think it's a misdirection. That's what I really feel. There's a lot of stuff that he's doing that's out of bounds, but there's a different purpose for this. This is what I'm thinking. Like, I think they're doing something else and making us. I think it's like sleight of hand. Like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look.
Don't you watch my show? I do that all the time. They're like, hey, and then they're back here like this with their hand in your pocket, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. And that's politics for you. Politics has always been like that, where we think it's the one thing, but it's really something else. It's always been, let's let the media pump all this up while on the back end we're doing something even worse. So and she's just like, listen, first of all, what else are the people going to do? What are else? People feel helpless. So you know what's going to happen is going to be sort of revolution, go into the streets and start destroying stuff. That's what they're going to do, and they know that, they're keying Tesla cars now. You got people keying Tesla cars, and I think the stock is going down. No,
the stock is down. I don't like the vandalism, but look,
me neither. But what else are you going to do? You're going to get to animalistic behavior after a while because people are angry and frustrated. What do you want? What else are they going to do? What else?
It's interesting how they're going to prosecute them and put them in jail, but then they exonerated the people who did.
Those the people that he released are also still getting in trouble, which is crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so here is Tom Homan. This is contestant number 5. Now, Tom Homan is the so-called border czar, and let's put up what Tom Homan said. Trump administration admits it sent innocent people to hard labor camp. All right. New sworn declarations filed last night confirmed the Trump administration sent innocent people to rot in a prison in El Salvador, including a professional soccer player tortured by the Maduro regime who entered this country legally to seek asylum and has no criminal record in either country. Okay. And then this is what Tom Homan said.
Promise to the American people. The President Trump has made a promise to American people. We're going to make this country safe again. I wake up every morning loving my job because I work for the greatest president in the history of my life, and we're going to make this country safe again. I'm proud to be a part of this administration. We're not stopping. I don't care what the judges think. I don't care what the left thinks. We're coming.
Yeah. I just love seeing you going through these protesters just crunching on the apple as their liberal tears just flood the hallway. Tom Homan, thanks so much for joining the program.
Well, thanks a lot for doing the program. Who are you, pastor? Shut up. That's one of them good. That's them good Negroes right there. That's one of them good Negroes. You like that, boy, Tom? I'm just so happy, Tom. Tom, thank you, boy. Yeah, just see all them tears just dropping, boy. Woo-hoo. Thank you for coming. He's like, I'm gonna tell you something. I work for the greatest president ever. I'm very happy to work for the greatest president in my life. I can't wait to just ship all those aliens out of here. That's right. I mean, he sounds like a Warner Brothers character. Yeah, what's up, Jack? This is what I'm going to do. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get all those people. I'm going to put them in bags. That's what I'm going to do. I don't care about what you guys think. The Democrats, nothing's going to stop me. I'm taking them all out. Yeah, that's right. And if it's the last thing I do, I work for the greatest president ever. And he's giving me a good job there.
All right. That? This is one of our friends over at the Bulwark, Tim Miller, on the outrageous ICE actions and what Tom Homan is doing. Here it is.
I had steam blowing out of my ears yesterday. For this one, I'm a goddamn red fire hydrant, and there's just water blowing out of every orifice. I'm enraged. I'm on fire about the reported news about what we did to a young man who was fleeing oppression, fleeing communism, trying to come to this country, trying to do so legally, as so many had done since fucking 1776. Sworn declarations filed last night confirm the Trump administration sent innocent people to rot in prison in El Salvador, including a professional soccer player tortured by the Maduro regime who entered this country legally to seek asylum and has no criminal record in either country. How did this happen? How did a fucking Venezuelan fleeing communism get put on a plane to El Salvador to go to that goddamn dystopia torture camp? How did that happen? How did we do that? The people that are responsible for this in a just world would go to prison themselves. Tom Homan and Stephen Miller should be fearing prison for themselves for doing this. Like the idea that this man was sent to El Salvador against a judge's order, despite the fact that he committed no crime? Want to see more of this video? Head to thebulwark.com or check out the Bulwark's YouTube channel right now. I'll see you there.
It's so funny to see someone in an LSU Tigers, because I went to LSU, but he lives in New Orleans.
Oh, you went to LSU? All right.
Yeah. Look, I think Tim is right to be upset about Homan and such, because they're just defying judges, and they're saying we're not going to comply. We're not going to do it.
So what can't the judges? The judges should be able to know they can't do anything.
They can't put a sitting president in jail.
No impeachments, no nothing, right?
Congress can impeach him, but they're not going to go. You think Republicans are going to go along with that?
Oh no, right? No.
So it's never going to happen, and you can't. The Supreme Court gave him immunity. Now the folks around him, they can try to prosecute. They can try to do something to them. But if it's a federal charge, these are federal judges, he'll just pardon them, and he'll say they were acting on my behalf. If it's a local or a state charge, then perhaps he doesn't have jurisdiction. Wow. But then how are they going to go pick these folks up, because they have Secret Service protection? What does that, I mean, we're in a constitutional crisis right now, and I've been telling people that forever. I was listening to the New York Times podcast, and I love the Daily. I listen to it religiously, and the young lady who was doing the interview. During the interview said, it seems like we are on the verge of it. I'm like, on the verge? Like, what are you talking about? He's going to do whatever he wants. He's not going to stop.
Yeah, he's not stopping. He's
Thanos. Like they said on the Housewives, who going to check me, boo?
Yeah, he's Thanos, man. He's trying to get that ring. He's Thanos right now. He's really Thanos. It's scary. It's scary, man. Something's got to give, though. I think something's got to give. Something's going to give. Yeah. If it's not. George Carlin always said revolution doesn't happen unless there's bloodshed. And it's just, nobody wants to see that, but you're going to get people angry enough and it's going to happen. Or maybe they want that to happen so they can install martial law.
That's one of the things that some folks are asking, why don't you see Black people out there protesting?
Usually.
And there's a story, I think is in The Root, that said it was a setup. And so they're like, you're not going to set me up and get me out there and arrest me on some bullshit and have me in jail or beat me up, whatever. Not right now.
Stay home. All Black folks, stay home.
Wow.
When we, you know what our bat signal is the Wu-Tang symbol. So when the Wu-Tang symbol, when you see it at night, that means everybody stay home.
That signal is, wait a minute.
That's the bat signal for Black people is the Wu-Tang symbol.
This is the new bat signal.
Let me see.
You ready?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Let me see this.
Come on, if you know what I'm talking about in the chat.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Know what I'm talking about.
Give me a folding chair right now.
The riverboat thing, remember?
Yeah, my man said,
dude was
big
like,
wheel keep on turning.
Black people, this is a joke, jumping off of boats, and you're like, oh, you thought Black people couldn't swim. That dude was
that brother. Hey, I timed that dude. He should be on an Olympic swimming team, because I was like, yo. In his uniform, he was better than Katie Ledecky. He swam a Ledecky time, son.
Yeah, who was the guy with the long arms that used to swim? That was a swimmer.
Phelps.
Oh yeah, Michael Phelps.
Phelps.
Wow.
I mean, that brother was like this.
Oh, you remember Aquaman?
You know how they do that thing?
Aquaman. Remember, that's how Aquaman used to swim too. That's how he swam the whole time. Oh, and someone said, I got my folding chair.
I got my folding chair.
That's the bad signal.
That's the bad signal. Okay.
Okay, here's this is we're talking about Homan, and this is Donald Trump on Tesla vandals should be sent to El Salvador. This is all
what is going on?
I'm telling you, this.
And then maybe they'll go to one of these prisons in El Salvador. Do you think with the way that the judges have been issuing injunctions, it would be easier or harder
go back
to
and
send
play
these
from the beginning, please?
20 years in jail, and then maybe they'll go to one of these prisons in El Salvador. Do you think with the way that the judges have been issuing injunctions, it would be easier or harder to send these Tesla domestic terrorists to a jail in El Salvador than these MS-13 or Tren de Aragua guys?
Well, I view these people as terrorists just like others. When I looked at those showrooms burning and those cars, not one or two, like 7, 8, 10 burning, exploding all over the place. These are terrorists. You didn't have that on January 6th, I can tell you. You didn't have anything like that on January 6th, which is sort of amazing because on January 6th, the Democrats were talking. Nobody was killed other than a very beautiful young woman, Ashley Babbitt. Nobody was killed. And you look at what's going on now with these terrorists. These are terrorists, and that's an organized event. You know, take a look at their signs. Take a look. They're all made by the same sign company. A nice, expensive job.
What are you talking about, bro? Look at their signs. I know one thing. Wherever there's chaos, Staples is making a lot of money. Because everybody needs Sharpies to make signs. You know that. They need the fat Sharpie. You know, when you're protesting, you got to have a good sign. So Staples is making money. I can guarantee you that.
And what happened? Because Kinko's used to be the joint, and now
Kinko's used to be the joint, but it's Staples is making.
Now it's FedEx. It's not even Kinko's anymore.
Right. It was Kinko's. Then it got But Staples is making money. Somebody is making money out of this, and Staples, all their Sharpies are out because everyone's protesting. You know, you got to say it's not fair. We don't care. Give me a fat Sharpie. What is that? What's that? Oh, I told you, Staples. Staples. Ah! Staples got all the good office stuff.
I
man.
had 2 of them here.
I believe Trump has a trapper keeper.
People don't even know what trapper keepers are.
I have a trapper keeper trying to keep all of my things in order. I have my trapper keeper for all the things that I'm signing in crayon.
I would get organized every beginning of every school year, and then I like week 2, I'd fall off. I'd be like,
it would be horrible. It'd be horrible.
It'd be everywhere.
Things would be spilling out. The trapper keeper is such a great. I have my son. He has a trapper keeper. Big Bannon has a trapper keeper because it keeps everything in order. Everybody thinks things are chaotic. It's so beautiful. I have a trapper keeper. Trapper keeper. Trapper keeper. Trapper keeper.
Okay. That was Tom Homan. So Tom Homan is shipping people off to El Salvador with Donald Trump's help. And then they're asking Tom Homan now if someone is caught, they should be shipped out of the country. That's what Donald Trump is saying. And he's saying, it's not terrorism. It's a criminal act. It's vandalism. But come on, give me a break. Okay. The next one is, I think I know. Eliyahu. Eliyahu.
There's an Elon. There's another Elon.
Elad.
Oh, Elon.
Yeah. And he's a reporter for Timcast News, which is Tim Pool's company. Do you know Tim Pool? Anyway, Tim Pool has a podcast. He was one of the guys that was that fake sort of Russian. They were paying them for disinformation. Do you remember when they were caught up with that?
Okay, I got you.
What was his name? Ruben. What was his name?
Eliyahu.
Anyways, so they were caught up in that. So this is a question that he asked in the White House. Okay, I want you to pay close attention.
This is Elad asking a question. Elad
asking a question to one of your many personalities. Here it is.
Trump supporters have been making the case that Derek Chauvin deserves a pardon. They argue that he did not receive a fair trial. Joe Biden and other Democrats actually implied that he was guilty while the trial was going on. BLM rioters had these jurors under immense threat and pressure. Mainstream media, frankly, many news outlets here today are complicit here. They chose to ignore the autopsy report. They chose to ignore the full body camera footage. They decided to slander Derek Chauvin as a racist cop instead. Does the administration believe Derek Chauvin received a fair trial, and will they consider a pardon moving forward?
The president has been asked and answered this question. He said it's not something he's considering at this time.
Wow. Can we get the other one too from the other angle that I sent? I think I sent a TikTok because it's so weird. It's so weird how television distorts things. Like it's magical, right? It's unbelievable. Do you remember you were at our studio, the studio that we had? It looks so great on digital. So it's like it's a glorified closet.
It's a box.
It's a box, but it looks
a hot
great.
Box.
I know. Oh, dude.
You're not there anymore?
No, because people don't like it. They like me here. They like me in my home. They like it more personal.
Yeah, that's cool.
You
Yeah,
know?
it was a hot box, you know, and the addresses, there's 2 of them.
Oh, I did not know that. But
There were
there's a
2 of them.
TikTok video of this guy asking a question from, I think it's TikTok or Instagram or something, asking this question from a different angle. And I just want you to see, because we never see Caroline Levitt. You know, it's like Karine Jean-Pierre. You never saw them from here. And that, I don't know if you've ever been in that briefing room.
No.
It's not cute. It's not pretty. It looks like someone's, you know what it is about the size of like not even a really wealthy person, like it's sort of on the verge, upper middle class.
Okay.
With a home studio, with a home movie theater, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's like those kind of theater seats. And it's really, I mean, it's the magic of television. Do we have the one just so I can show you guys, show them what it is? Do we have it?
10 seconds, stand by.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
BLM rioters had these jurors under immense threat and pressure. Mainstream media, frankly, many news outlets here today are complicit here. They chose to ignore the autopsy report. They chose to ignore the full body camera footage. They decided to slander Derek Chauvin as a racist cop instead. Does the administration believe Derek Chauvin received a fair trial, and will they consider a pardon moving forward?
The president has been asked and answered this question. He said it's not something he's considering at this time. Philip.
Isn't it different when you're watching?
Yeah, that angle looks mad, like corny. It looks like a skit.
It does. It looks like, I mean, but if you go to like an SNL show or something like that, it really looks, it's not that big. It's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like real. Yeah, it's janky. That's why they show it like that, to make it look, ooh, where are they?
Yeah, it is not sexy. It's not cute. It's not.
So is that Iliad, was he asking it as a devil's advocate, or was he like,
no, he cast as a far right wing conspiracy thing network. So it's interesting because he's like a podcast, not even like a real journalistic organization. And somehow their reporter got in. Look, we're a journalistic organization here. We applied for press credentials to get in the White House. They didn't say no.
So, and they think that Derek Chauvin should get out.
Derek Chauvin should be pardoned.
For sitting on a black dude's neck. And Zimmerman is walking around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these people are they testing people. Keep playing. You know, it's sad. That's sad.
Eliyahu. Okay.
Eliyahu.
All right, they're voting. Are you guys voting?
Is that all of them?
That's all of them. So
Bannon has to win.
Any final words? Okay.
Bannon.
We're just voting. We're just now voting. You guys know we can get that poll up. Make sure while you're voting, make sure you get a membership. It's right above that. The membership link is at the top of the chat, just above the poll for who is going to win our sour lemon. And I think we're going to see, we're going to put the 2 final contestants up against each other.
Bannon.
Yeah. You think so?
It's gotta be.
Don't put your finger on the scale now. Come on. Do not put your finger on the scale.
Bannon.
What do you guys say at home? Let me know in the chats. Have you voted? I want to know who you think it is. So Pam Bondi is contestant number 5. No, is it 4? No, 4. Tom Homan is contestant number 5, and Eliyahu is contestant number 6.
Eliyahu. Remember the Iliad and the Odyssey?
Amy Diaz says you need to have all of the above.
I heard that.
Right? Oh wow, let's look at the chat. The chat is going crazy.
It's going nuts.
There's a lot of Homan in there. Oh man, it's gonna be a wow. I see there's some Bondi, but I see a lot of Homan, a lot of Bannon, Bannon, Tom Homan, Bondi, Bannon. Someone said Godfrey. All of them in the pie. Let's see. Homan. Wow.
Bannon rhymes with Dannon. Yogurty.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Do we have enough? We have enough to vote? Yeah. We have enough, right? guys
I
want to call it?
think the lead is significant enough. Give me 1 minute, Don, and I'll put up the final poll.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. And then I don't know what the other person got. If I could do math, I would know.
Carry the one. Carry the one. Carry the
That was
one.
life-changing when you realized to carry the one.
When you
right?
can carry the one, you're like, what?
Oh, that was
You can
life.
carry the one. You put it on the top there. You're like, damn.
Damn, I didn't realize that.
I can carry the one.
I remember too. And when I realized, so I was like ahead, like in every class, I was like, we had like sort of the advanced or whatever, and they would give you more homework or whatever. Yeah. And I had the flu during the third or fourth grade, the carry the one grade when I was there.
Yeah.
Messed it up.
Messed it
I had
up.
the flu. And so I had to go back. And they're like, oh no, I thought you knew that. I had to like study back in my workbook. And I was like, if I was just lay there when I had the flu and do my workbook, but I didn't.
You didn't the workbook.
No.
Ugh.
Dude, I was bad at homework too. I'd be doing my homework on the bus.
I would do homework in front of TV watching cartoons. I was like,
no, I would do my homework on the bus on the way to school.
Oh, you were really bad.
Oh, I was bad.
Because my father was a teacher, an educator, so I had to. He was like, my father's like, did you do your homework? Did you do it?
Okay, let's see. Our final poll is up now. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the final poll. The final poll is up now. Oh, people are voting. Okay, so it's between Steve Bannon and Tom Homan.
Bannon.
So, hey, Peter, what were the results? The individual for the first one, the first round for Gutfeld, Bannon, and Lutnick. Do you remember?
I don't have that.
But I have it. Yeah, Gutfeld was 30.
Okay.
Bannon was 38.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it was, who's the third one was 32?
Howard Lutnick.
Lutnick, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it was close. Holy
close, yeah. I can see that. Bannon definitely talking about some third term.
The person in the thing says all of the above because they're kind of all the same. Wow.
They're all kind of connected, yeah. But just Bannon having the nerve to talk about a third term, and this is only how many months in office? This is disgusting.
Dude, Tom Homan is deporting innocent people. Some, not all of them, but you know what I'm saying? And
that's
federal judges.
No, that's not cool at all. It's Cobra Kai. Like I said, they're all those dudes in Cobra Kai. Wow. You know, it's just a goons. It's goon squad. It's a goon squad right now.
Okay, let me ask you guys. Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me ask you guys. Anybody, any of the producers, Gutfeld, Godfrey, do you anybody have an honorable mention? Anybody they want to throw in there?
A lot of people in the chat really wanted Caroline Leavitt to be in there.
She didn't win, right?
We've had her twice before, and she did not win. Also, very quickly, Don, this is by far the most competitive final sour lemon round I've ever seen. There have been a couple of times where we've had, say, like the two final contenders within, say, 5, maybe 10 points. Right now, and I won't say who's in the lead, but we have one candidate with 49 and one candidate with 51. It's so tight.
Ooh, that is really tight.
Oh, and then there's someone who says, who said that? They said 47's makeup artist. That was an honorable.
That's awesome. I think it's great that they're all close because they're all that horrible.
Yeah, that is Sister Gemini says 47's makeup artist. Arizona Blue wants to put Caroline Leavitt in there. Let's see. Oh, so someone, not a member, but I'll read it this one time. You got to become a member. RCA Nostafarutu. Stephen Miller says Stephen Miller. That's actually not a bad one. Someone said MAGA clones. Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer won last week.
He's just been sitting there. He's like, they're kind of punking Chuck, aren't they? Chuck is just, what are the Democrats doing, man?
Sour Caroline. Oh shit, we forgot about Linda McMahon, guys.
I definitely suggested her this morning.
Oh.
But I think that because she's not really that prominent with this right now. I think Trump's
Nikki, I have to confess, it's just that I'm sexist and I don't believe that women are
Oh,
capable
I
of
knew
agency.
it.
And so women just cannot actually be villains because they're not responsible for their actions.
I don't know. Caroline Leavitt definitely would give you a run for your money with that statement.
No, and Pam Bondi, I
Pam
feel like she kind of underperformed. That is an evil, evil human right there.
Yeah, you're two. They don't even know about her because she's, you know.
We need Batman.
Okay,
Wait, Don,
are we
can I
ready?
share one very quick story?
Sure.
Your audience should know that Pam Bondi was investigating Trump University.
Oh yeah, and then
way back in the day, and then Trump threw, and I'm gonna get the exact number wrong, but it was a couple tens of thousands of dollars that were thrown into her reelection account, so long as memory serves. And I might be slightly mistaken, but he gave her quite a bit of money. And then guess what? That investigation into Trump University
ended.
It evaporated like.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Corruption?
Yeah, you guys didn't know that. Pam, yeah, it was. But they're saying there was no connection.
Yo, man.
Donation to university. I was right. It was $25,000. Yeah.
Lemonation is smarter than your producers, Don.
Yeah. Oh, they have it.
No, I won't smear Nikki. The Lemonation is smarter than me.
Okay. All right. So here we go. You guys ready? I think we have enough, right? Oh my, no
we
way.
Don't because it's literally 50-50.
It's never happened.
No way, guys. It's Godfrey. It's 50-50, bro.
It's literally 50-50.
I mean, seriously.
Are you serious? 50-50. Wow.
We're gonna have to split the baby here.
All right,
Yeah,
Lemon Nation. If any of you haven't voted, get in there. Now's the time.
You gotta get in. I think the only way that this could it's slightly moving, but Don and Godfrey, if either one of you have a take one way or the other about which one deserves to be the sour lemon, I think you could sway the audience.
I'm going to tell you something. We already know what that Homan is doing. We know that he's under the main dude that Bannon wants to have a third term for. Come on now, that's the fact that Bannon goes, we're working on things and we're just only a few months in and all of this chaos is happening and people are being affected. The fact that he had nerve and to smirk like that and this and even Chris Cuomo's like, why are you trying to be mysterious? So we working on some things. I just thought Bannon, that was just so deviant and ominous and creepy to me. And even Simone, she's like, what he's saying, you guys better take this serious because they're up to no good and they're pushing buttons that are probably not supposed to be pushed. And it's getting ridiculous. They're trying to rewrite the whole Constitution now and set things back. So I think Bannon was the worst thing he could say. And we're just not even a year in.
We're going to give you a little bit of time. If you have not voted, get your vote in. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't become a member, become a member. The link is at the top of the chat, just above the poll. So, oh my gosh, people keep voting and it's not changing. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. So I think we're going to have to pull, we're going to have to do what the vice president does. We're going to have to be the tiebreaker here in Congress. In the Congress.
Looks like it just switched.
Okay. It's going
Don,
up.
should I end it or do you want to offer a take before I end it?
So I would say, oh, you guys aren't going to like what I have to say.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm going to go with Tom Homan.
Okay.
Because Bannon is speaking the truth. He's telling people what's going to happen. It's not like we're a stranger to Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon told us that Donald Trump was going to throw a lot of chaos, a lot of bullshit, a lot of shiny objects to distract us. That was, at least he is out front with his BS. I'm not saying I like him. I'm not saying I agree with him. But at least he's up front. He goes, yeah, he's going to run again. We'll see. It depends on your definition of consecutive. And like, oh, okay. So I'm just saying. So I will vote my one vote. So you vote for Steve Bannon, which would make it what? Would that make it 52%? Right?
No,
Unfortunately,
because there's way more than 100 people there. So
I was going to say, unfortunately, both the host and the most wonderful guest of the show still only have one vote.
Well, you know what? I had my premium account. I'm going to go over to my premium account. And I'm going to vote.
Still only one vote, Don.
I can't. Let's see.
This is democracy over here.
Bannon. I think we need to call it, but let me just go on my premium channel and vote. Because this one, I had this one channel up for the show because I want to be able to see the ads. And so I will go in here and I'm going to vote. Let's see if that changes anything. In poll? No. Why won't it let me vote? Oh, shoots. I know why. Sorry. I need to go to switch account. Go to my other account. By the way, my other account still has CNN on it. And sometimes I like text you guys on it. I'm going to say Tom Homan. There we go. Didn't change anything, did it?
Nope. Should I end it?
Well, I voted. Didn't change anything.
Can I end it, Don?
Yeah, I think we have to. I think we got to end it.
Ended.
Okay. What's the poll say?
Tie or what? Or Bannon wins by an end.
Oh, wait, there it is. The poll ended, and it is Steve Bannon with 51%, Tom Homan at 48%. So, Steve Bannon is our sour lemon of the week. You're in agreement. You're in agreement.
Yeah.
With dude.
But it makes sense that it's close, you know.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, of
what
course.
Do you think? Do you do you did a Bannon and you did a Homan. So there you go. You did.
Yeah, I just did a Homan. I don't think I did a Bannon. I don't know, but that Homan was like, I'm telling you, I'm very proud to be here, and I'm going to ship all of them. Going to do you watch. I'm going to tell you, he hired me to do the job, and I don't care who it is. No one's going to stop me. If I have to go over there and do it myself, and I'll toss those people into a truck, and I'll drive it all the way down there. I don't care. I'm very proud to be here. I'm proud and then I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something. Are you doing Steve Bannon or Mike Tyson?
No, that's Mike Tyson would be like this. I don't understand what they're doing. That's not fair. I don't think it's fair. They're innocent people. I don't think it's fair. It's just stupid. It doesn't make sense. Now that's Mike Tyson. But if I go like that, I'm gonna tell you I'm a real pet.
Okay, so that's it. That's our sour lemon of the week. Thank you. I wish. Can I make it do that? I could. No, it's not.
Wait, this thing. You mean like the?
Yeah, but the thumbs and then the woo. When I
but does it work on this though?
It did. I tried to cut it off. I thought
iPhone. You know, you can do this and the confetti and the balloons. You can do the
yet.
heart thing.
And the heart comes.
You can do the. There's the rock the club thing too. Yeah, that. And you can do the rain cloud with both thumbs.
I'm not doing it.
Don, you're not on your iPhone anymore.
Oh, is that it? That does it on here.
Does it? Wait.
Not doing it. Yeah. It does it on here. Or maybe not. No. Oh, right. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not on the iPhone. I get it.
Was that Android?
No.
Oh,
It's a fancy HD 4K camera I got here.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Son!
Dude, okay, let us know where you are tonight.
Well, I'm in St. Louis, you know, in the Lou. I'm here. I got 2 shows at the Helium Comedy Club, which is a great club. 2 shows tonight, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday. Next week is San Antonio LOL Comedy Club, the 27th to the 29th. And just go to my website, godfreylive.com. You'll know where I'm at. My website, my podcast is in Godfrey We Trust on Gas Digital Network and YouTube. We stream live on YouTube Tuesdays, 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Godfrey Comedian. And also, Godfrey Comic is my IG, and I'm 5,000 away from 1 million, baby. From 1 million. Godfrey Comic right now. You got the little TV thing from the old school days. The little color thing.
Do you see that?
Yeah, that's the old school when this television was like No more programming for now. Da 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 da.
You saw the color bars come up.
I love the color bars when we
Yeah.
had a Zenith. When we had our Zenith Magnavox.
I was just gonna say no, Magnavox.
Magnavox is right. Magnavox.
Zenith. It was oh my gosh, but there was Zenith, there was Magnavox, and there was something else.
There was Zenith, Magnavox, and I can't remember the other ones. Good Lord. These companies were massive.
Do you remember how big remember the big giant screen TVs came out and they were like take up half of your living room?
Oh, take the whole thing up. I remember the one with the knob and the big butt at the end, and it'd be all hot, and you have the antennas.
That was a tube. That was a tube.
The tube, yeah, that was amazing. You know what's? Go ahead.
I remember when I was really little, we had this thing that we put in front of a black and white TV that made it color. It was a little screen. Oh, no. RCA.
RCA.
And but then who's old enough to remember RCA Victor? That's
oh, that's with the dog speaking into the thing.
Yeah, that's old. RCA Magnavox.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Yeah.
Is Radio Shack still here? No.
Radio Shack is done. The fact that it was called a shack has no reason to be open.
Panasonic is pretty new. I mean, that's
Panasonic. Wow, Panasonic. Memorex.
Oh, Toshiba.
Panasonic.
Wait, do you remember the Memorex commercials?
It's are you doing it in the couch?
Ready? Is it live
or is it Memorex?
Memorex, and then it was Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh wow! Well, what about this? Remember, like Timex? It keeps on, takes a licking, but keeps on ticking. But keeps on ticking.
Do you remember when Whitney Houston did the AT&T commercial?
Whitney Houston?
Oh my God, that was so good.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Oh, I remember that.
Let's see if I can find it. Are we going to get docked if we play the Whitney Houston music?
You might. I don't know.
Probably.
But they never show it. They never show it. Why can't we use it? It should be free domain.
They are going to show up at both of your houses and arrest you if you
Whoa!
Whitney Houston.
Let's see. Oh wait, I'll find it on here and then share it. Let's see. Let me see if I can do that.
Whitney Houston, AT&T. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, AT&T commercial. Here it is.
Oh wow,
it was so good. Okay, guys.
Here we go.
Hold on. Hang on 1 second. So we can share. I can share the thing, right? Okay, skip. I'm going to pause. Okay, yeah. Your true voice. She did a True Voice commercial. It was beautiful. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to do this. Don't let me screw up, people. Let's see if I can do it. This is what I do on the weekend when I don't have these guys here to help me. So I'm going to share screen, and here we go.
All right.
Okay, are you guys ready? Tell me if you can see this. Can you see that?
I don't see anything.
I see. It popped up in the backstage.
Okay. Oh, I got to add it to the thing. Okay, that's what we do. Okay, so I add it to the thing. Where is it? Where is it?
Do you want me to add it?
Yeah, add it. Oh, here, I see it. I got it.
Here we go. Oh,
yeah. You ready? Oh, got to play it over here. Sorry. This was Whitney Houston. It was True Voice. It was beautiful.
AT&T True Voice. A Bell Labs breakthrough so advanced it's patented. One of 25,000 AT&T patents for technology.
Ooh.
Some competitors say True Voice is no big deal, but 4 out of 5 of their own customers prefer it. Decide for yourself.
Coming through your true.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh.
But there was one where she did not where they didn't talk over her. Let's see if this one does.
Oh, that was great though. That was good.
We can't make it louder, right? When it's like this. It is what it is.
If you raise the audio on the actual video, it should help. Like, yeah, that.
Right here.
Yeah, drag that little thing over.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what. Okay, this is without the thing.
Okay.
you your true voice.
Oh man.
I mean, come on. That no one will ever. No one.
Or the national anthem.
Oh, we can't play that because we'll.
No, I know, but ain't always touching any of that of her stuff. Like you ain't messing with that. You ain't messing with that,
Amazing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, brother, I love you. Good luck tonight. Oh, break a
Same.
leg.
Thank you. Appreciate you. See you guys next time. Congratulations. You're kicking butt, man. You're moving.
Oh, look.
Oh, there
Did you
it
see
is.
it? Oh, there we go.
I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing.
Hey, you're a good brother. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. Later. All right.
So everybody, it's been great. Guess what? We just hit 600,000. We were like, woo-hoo, we're almost at 640. So make sure you become a member. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to keep us growing so we can do fun things like this on a Friday that take you into your weekend where we've had like a week of madness and craziness. Okay. So I just want to tell you guys how much I love you. It's the weekend. Have a great weekend. Maybe I'll see you this weekend. Maybe I'll go, do a live stream from a diner or something. Who knows? Okay. So, as I say, make sure you hit the like, thumbs up, follow us. And we're here every day, 5 o'clock p.m., 10 o'clock a.m. live. Okay. So as I say, every time, you guys know, coming up in the chat, you already know what I say. Every single time I get off of these. And that is turn the TV off. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next.